Good morning, everybody. Welcome to week 39. First up, we got another custom. It's Pop and Swap. This is Man at Arms, just taking some pieces from Masterverse, Origins, 2000X, and just kind of making my own version of Man at Arms. So this is from 2000X. These are from Masterverse. Then it's on an Origins body with a Masterverse weapon. Yeah, it's cool. I like it a little bit better than the original Origins version. I just took it, put it in front of a Filmation, like the Phallus, just a screenshot. Not really a whole lot, just kind of showing off the pop and swap. I thought it came out cool. I really like this gun on him. I would like if they did the 2000X, like if I could have taken the big shoulder pad and put it on him, but it is solid on there, so I didn't want to break the toy to do it. So I didn't. And anyway, there's my pop and swap Man at Arms. Not too exciting, but that's it anyway. Up next, this is a pretty cool shot. Got the Mythic Legion Troll. It's on my forest background, and then there's just a little Link Zelda amiibo. A little bit too much light right here. Not sure if I should have kept the focus here where it's at or on the troll itself. But either way, I just kind of wanted to do a shot. I had the little amiibo sitting around, and I thought it'd be cool to have him, you know, it's like the little kid version up against a big-ass troll from Mythic Legion. It's fun. Not really a whole lot to this shot either. Just popped the troll over there on the jungle dio, and then put him in the foreground here in front of the grass plates. Yeah, but I like it. I like how it came out. Like I said, there's a little bit too much light here, just shining way too much because this amiibo is pretty shiny. And then I'm not sure about the focus still. Like, should it be on him? Should it be on him? I don't know. But either way, that was that shot. Up next, very close-up shot of the Playmates Last Ronin choking out a Best Action Foot Soldier. I bought a few of these foot soldiers, and they were super cheap. They're a little small, but they do work pretty well with the Playmates or like the smaller scale turtles. I didn't do anything for the background on this. This is literally on my coffee table, and this is like my display in the background, but you can't really tell. Like, this is the Space Ghost set, but it's so far away, and it's like close on them. So, you know. One thing you might not notice is I have, you can kind of see, this is wired so that it's like holding the right position, and I kind of wanted him to, like, you know, trying to struggle against it. All in all, I actually really like how the shot turned out. I'm not sure what this little white speck is, if it's there's a scratch on the paint on that toy or what, but I like the shot. Like I said, nothing really to it. Like, there's no background or nothing. It's just I set them up on the coffee table and took a really close pic of them. And then up next, oh yeah, not safe for work. That's going to be going forward, so I'm probably going to stop announcing that in advance. So this is my first shot with the phallus. I bought a pack of sex toys. This was one of the dildos that came with it. This is before I bought flesh-colored genitalia for my toys. Something I did. I actually have a lot of different sizes and different skin tones. But this one is just kind of pinkish. Looks a little off. But I like the stance on her body. It's got like a little metal skeleton underneath all this stuff. So it's like, it moves pretty well. It can be a little awkward sometimes. But I just kind of liked the idea of him laying there and her standing over him. Background is just a shot from Filmation. You notice I do that a lot. It's easy. Something going on here with like the lines. Sometimes when I take a picture of a screen, I get those. But not really anything. Well, I mean, I could probably figure out how to fix it, but I just try not to do it that way anymore. But anyway, there is your hump day shot for the week. Up next, we got a shot of Kyle Rayner. These are all pretty simple shots this week, actually. Well, not all of them. I think a couple coming up had a little more work put into them. This is just him in front of a comic panel, and then there's a green light shining down on him. I've been a big fan of Green Lantern. Green Lantern's the property I like most on the DC side, so you will see some more Green Lantern toys eventually once I started picking them up. But this was the first one I picked up. I actually ended up picking up, I think, that whole wave. That was the Atrocitus Build-A-Figure wave. So, yeah, there's Kyle, and he's got his lantern. He's holding his ring out. Like I said, not really a whole lot to the shot. Just him in front of the comic panel with a green light. But I like it. I think it's cool. And there's that shot. And then up next, this one actually did take a little bit of work. This is my Fisto Friday. So, the idea was a fistball special. Kind of like a fastball special with Fisto. You can see there are wires here kind of holding him up. Was really awkward to get him to balance like that. Trying to get He-Man in the shot to where it looked like he was throwing him was a little bit weird. Like, I like the idea of this shot. I'm not too happy with how it turned out. You got Evil Lynn up here, spreading her legs, providing the target. Yeah, I like the idea of the shot. I just don't really care for how it came out. Again, this is on my Jungle Dio. You got the Battle Mountain. There's some of those vines I made with pipe cleaner, just kind of strewn about randomly. Different rocks, like from the aquarium, plants. And like I said, here's the wires. I need to figure out a better way to actually do it. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. How I but how I use toys with either stands or wiring setup. And maybe even figuring out a way to go back and, like, remove this stuff. I know I can, like, kind of, go into Photoshop and, like, fudge it. If I was shooting on a tripod, I could set it up and then take a picture with it set up, or take a picture before I set it up and then take a picture with it set up and then erase under. But I don't usually go back and edit my photos, but I do want a way of getting the characters into action or aerial poses without always having a wire or a stand in the shot. So it's something I'm thinking about, trying to solve that problem. Haven't really come up with the idea. It's a little bit wonky. His foot's bent a little weird. She actually has the wrong feet on each leg because I had her. She was in high heels, and when I popped them off, I wasn't paying attention when I popped them back on. So anyway, there's that shot. Moving right along. Actually, last shot of the week. This was a very quick week. It's just a He-Man versus Skeletor in front of a Filmation Grayskull, the lightning cracking in the back. Tried to match the light to the sky. This shot is super pixelated. I wish I had picked a different shot for it. And they look a little stiff. I've done some more reshoots of a similar to this photo that I like a lot better. This one, I don't really like it that much, but what can you do? Alright, well, like I said, it's kind of a quick week. That's going to be it for this week. I appreciate you guys coming in. I got a couple more followers, so thank you guys. If you like it, like, comment, subscribe. If you dislike it, dislike, comment. Send me a middle finger emoji. Whatever you want to do. Alright, guys, you have a great day, and I will see you next week.